Alright guys, welcome back to Oregon Springs. I'm going to try to knock out a couple episodes here for you. I forgot, can I move these? Yes I can. There's no garbage pickup today. Put these back. No garbage pickup today. Can you guys do this on console? I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. Put that there, and... there. Alright. Put the garbage back. Don't need the cans out there. So, also, one little update. I did add one mod that is not for you guys on console. It's a game extension mod. I mainly did it so I can do this. Take better screenshots. So, that is the only non-console mod that I have active here. Everything else is on console. And by the time you guys see this one, there should be a mods list down below. So, make sure you guys check that out. And I will put it back on the other ones, Episode 1 and Episode 2 as well. So, what we're going to start off with here today is I'm going to do a headland around all of this. And then we'll get to work on it. Now, this popped, and I did not fertilize it. I said, screw it, I'm not going to go through that again, so we're going to work on this. And I kind of don't want to make this whole series nothing but harvesting, but damn, this is a big field. I don't know. Wow, I forgot how big this field is. I wonder if I did. Well, maybe I will at least drive around. It'll give the hired help something to do, you know? Some space. That's what I'm getting at here. Because I'll do hired help after this. Now, we're going to be doing another map over on multiplayer. I've been doing a lot of PV17, but over there we will be doing some Lone Oak Farm, which is another console map that you guys can download. And I'm going to throw it up on the server. We're going to try to work together as much as we can and just have some fun with it. It's another beautiful looking map, just like this one. Oregon Springs is it is beautiful, and Lone Oak is as well. Lone Oak has a different feel to it because of the roads and everything, but both beautiful maps, and I'm actually enjoying being on both of these maps. You know, I'm used, as I know I've mentioned before, I'm used to PV17 and having all the different crops and having all the different sell points and stuff like that. And, you know, it's still something I feel is somewhat lacking in some of these maps like this. I think it would almost be perfect if there were a few more sell points and a couple different crops. But, you know, Stevie maps are also known for that as well. They have a few sell points to go to, and a few more, that is. So, I look forward to possibly getting back to a Stevie map next month. Oh, am I going to get this? I wasn't sure if I was going to get the whole edge. So yeah, I'm just going to go around the edge here with this right now, and then I will hire a worker and see how well he does with harvesting everything here. Probably jump back over and see if I can plow that field. I think I have plowing on. I might turn it off. Plowing, it's not... I mean, I'm sure some people have to do it in your area where you guys might live and farm. I'm pretty sure some farm purists, maybe, do it as well. But it's not something that is normally needed in my neck of the woods. I've also had people say, oh, well, you know, fields aren't always square. You know, no fields are square. They're all, like, weird shaped. And no, they're not. I told my wife on the way home yesterday, I said, you know, someone had mentioned that all these fields are not supposed to be square. And she looks around, and I look around, she goes, they look pretty square to me. And then in my area here, that's, you know, unless there's an outcropping of trees that they never took out, or a house, or even a drainage ditch that goes through the field out to the ditch along the road. Yeah, fields are square, even with the drainage just going through. You know, they're still, you know, yeah, it's going through the center of it like a big crack, but the field is still going to be square even with that. I mean, they don't square it off to that. I'm talking about the overall, and here I am doing it with my hands, trying to outline a box. Yeah, what are you thinking? The overall field itself is still square. I'm sure there's many areas in the United States, maybe out east, and I'm sure west and wherever else, where having a square field is just not. No, you know, they're not. But in my neck of the woods, yeah, majority of the fields are squared off. They go along with the roads, and even going around a house, they're still squared off. So, you know, to each their own. People are going to be used to what they see in their neck of the woods, and, you know, in my area, they don't bust out the V plows. They don't do that. They use discs, and I still call that plowing, but they use discs, and they can increase or decrease the depth of the disc. But you know, in my time being out here and in the country and paying attention, you know, I've lived in the country, oh, let's see, 24 years, you know, farm towns, and I think I can still, I'm pretty sure I can still count on one hand and still have enough fingers left over to pick both my nostrils. How many times I've seen a farmer actually bust out a V-plow to plow a field. Everything else has been with discs. Or, yeah, discs. Now, I'm thinking V-plow still. Everything is with discs. So, and they'll, especially on corn, they'll drop that thing as far as they can go, and they'll really turn the field over. Sometimes they get the rippers as well. The C-shaped with the triangle point on the end of it. They'll rip up the ground that way as well. But as far as the whole V-plow thing, yeah, I would imagine most farms around here do not have one. So, but, you know, everyone's going to farm their fields, whatever the map is, to what they think it should be. Whether, you know, they're following what they think the map or the game wants them to do, or maybe they're going to follow what they see in their area and, you know, kind of make it true to life, which is what I'm going to end up doing here. I'm going to try to remember to double check. You know what, screw it, I'm going to do it right now so I don't forget. Is plowing off? Yes, periodic plowing is off. Now I'm dropping a swath here because I think I might try to collect all this for bales, but we'll see if I have enough time for it. Oh, I didn't realize that was full. Where is that tractor? No, that's the truck. He's right here. Nope. Nope. Where'd I leave him? Over here? Oh. I don't put my toys away. Freaking cars are taking corners like they're in an F1 car or something. Jeez. think I need to take more Advil as well. My head is hurting. I was outside at the family's, at the father-in-law's on Saturday, and didn't wear a hat. I normally do. Didn't put any sunscreen on. Oh, did my head get red? Which I expected it to, and I was fine with that. But it got redder than I thought. And I usually wear a hat, so, you know, it hasn't, you know, there's no tan or anything, so. But there will be now, after I start peeling like a... I think I'm even blistering too, I don't know. Have you guys had that before? Have you gotten so burnt and you actually blistered? That's happened to me once. Bad. I think I did blister a little bit here. I'm not sweating, so that must be... When you burn that you know, you get that good of a sunburn. You know, your skin blisters because of it. And that happened once to me before. Oh yeah, I'm blistering up. Nice. That happened to me once before, years and years ago. I was at a water park, and it was an overcast, mostly overcast day. And so the sun was in and out of the clouds the whole time. And my shoulders and my neck got it the worst. I couldn't work for like 2 or 3 days. I had a golf ball sized blister on my neck and shoulder. And I had blisters all over the place. Just huge ones. It sucked. I couldn't, for the longest time, for a few days, I couldn't lift my arm anywhere near halfway up. So if I needed to scratch the top of my head, not happening. That wasn't happening. You know, it was that bad, and it took a lot to get, you know, cleaned up, you know, or to you know, stretch it back out again. And even with all the blisters, and I was putting so much aloe on and everything, and you know, some cooling gel and whatnot, because it was just radiating heat. And my wife said the same thing last night. She came over to me and she goes, and she touched my head, and she goes, "Oh my God, you know, you're just, your head feels like it's burning up." I was like, yeah, well, getting a good burn like that will do it. But I got the good old raccoon eyes too, because I wore the sunglasses all day. But I knew what was going to happen, so I'm not going to complain about it. I wouldn't anyway, but at least I'm not as bad as I was that one day at the water park. Alright, so let's get this repositioned here and go with the hired help. Alright, this looks like it might be... I can't quite tell if I'm lined up enough, so... Without any kind of GPS to line you up straight, it's kind of hard to tell just how straight you are. Although there is one other way to figure out, at least with this field, I should jump over to the other side and work from there. Alright, let me get this guy out of the way. Do you guys use a lot of hired help with fields like this? I mean, they're not exactly straight lines and whatnot, and you don't have GPS to line yourself up with, so I mean, how do you guys usually work fields like this? Do you do it all manual, or do you just go ahead and say, screw it, hired help, go? Oh, see, now he's missing that little bit right there. He's probably not going to do so well making this turn either. Nope. Well, maybe he will. Yeah, I can tell I'm going to have some cleanup work to do. I'll follow him for this run down the road here, and then I'll move on to something else. That looks like a good shot. There we go. I might just go ahead and sell this off. If I have any wheat here or not, I might. Yep. So we'll top off there. Alright, where am I taking this here? Who's buying wheat? Ooh, Pete's Diner and train station. And Pete's Diner's still going up. So I'll go to train station first. Where is the train station? Oh, there it is. Looking for the beacon. Just look to the sky. Alright, how do I get over there? Perfect. Right up the road. Do I have to get out, or are they closed? Oh, there we go. Money, money. Won't be much, but still, money is money. $11,000. 12, basically. Oh, I don't think I'm going to reach him before he makes his turn. Yep, there he goes. Well, hopefully he can make another pass. So while we wait for that, let's jump back over into him. Alright, let's see how this is gonna go. Yeah, I think I'll just start here. Don't own this field. Shut up. Did he make his turn yet? Yes, he did. We'll check back in on him and just how disastrous that is in a moment. I think I'll finish this field in the video here, and then the corn I will probably just harvest off camera. So that way, though, all 10 episodes aren't me just harvesting. We'll try to get into some lumber production here as well, but I mean, there really isn't much else you can do on this map. There are no animals to start with, and I do not plan on doing anything with animals. I could probably go with sheep, because that's the easiest. Sheep are the easiest to go with, because all you need is grass and water. But other than that, yeah, I don't expect to get into pigs or cows. So, yeah, this is basically what we're looking at here. I apologize if that sounds boring to some of you guys. But I'll tell you what, this is definitely different. Having to do all of this stuff without any kind of assistance. See, I'm looking at him now, and that's completely an angle. Oh, I need to move. Okay. Without any kind of compass, it's kind of hard to get your bearings on which is straight and which isn't. Where's he going? I think this might just be because of the way the fields are drawn up. That's why he had such a hard time there. So what I might do is I actually might just go ahead and go around the edge of the field. That should take care of any of the issues that the hired help might have. I might not own it, but it's letting me cultivate it, so shut your face. Now, in fact, a lot of the fields in my area here, there is no grassy median here, like we have here, separating the fields. You'll have farmers planting soybean on one, and then, you know, Joe Schmo was planting corn on the other one. And sometimes there might be a little small ridge, but most of the time, nope. There's just an old fence post at the corners, and that's it. Marking, you know, the edge of the fields. So, you know, this could be my field over here that I'm currently working, but, you know, this area right here, you know, say this is my field that's not cultivated. So now this cultivated area is the next field owned by someone else that I would have to stop and back up, and, you know, that's how it is around this area. You know, there's no fences or ditches or anything like that separating fields. Fields are right up next to each other. so now that's all done. Maybe we can get back to work here? Yes, maybe? We're looking pretty straight here, I think so. Good. Back and forth and back and forth. What do I want to buy next? What do I want to upgrade? How bigger? I mean, I can do that right now, but I don't have a tractor for that, so I think that's what I would have to do, is get a bigger tractor. See, right now, I've got these two. It's 143 horsepower, 145 horsepower. So 165, 195. There's 210 for a Massey. We're all the way up to 280. Maybe I'll aim for a Massey or a Case. What do we got in the mods area here? See, I don't like this pricing. Well, then again, it is only 165 horsepower. 260 is the top, so 102,000. That doesn't sound right price-wise. A TS series, 80 horsepower. Ooh, going ballin' there. I don't know. Maybe I'll do the Fendt. You know, I don't like the pricing on it, but $102,000 and I'll have 260 horsepower. And what do I got to spend to get that? A Puma, 192. The Massey, well, 172. So I'm saving myself a boatload of money. I think that cultivator stopped again. Yep. Hired help apparently does not like these fields. Or at least that section over there. Oh, we're full. guess logging is another way to go ahead and earn some easy cash, but I don't have any equipment for that. I don't even have a chainsaw. Nope, we lost a little bit because I had just dropped. So it looks like I'll have to go to a different spot next time. Was it 11,900? And now it's 11,600, so time to go to a different drop-off point. And the other one was on the rise, so maybe I'll get more money. I'll offload what he has, and then we'll jump back over to that case and see what his deal is. Maybe I'll flip him to the other side of the field. I think that side of the field where he's at right now is just going to be issues, so it's better to do that by hand. Now, yeah, I'm thinking, bigger equipment. I could have gone with a bigger combine if I just pulled out a loan, and I don't even know if I would have had enough of that, but, do you really want to max out a loan and have a huge payment to where you basically have to do something every day to earn the money so you can make the payment? You get yourself behind the 8 ball like that so early. I don't know if that's such a good idea, I mean, I guess ideally what you would want to do is keep all your stock stuff here, store all your harvest, and drive your beginner equipment into the ground. Use it up. Use it all. Now, you guys don't have to worry about breakdowns or maintenance or anything like that because you don't have any mods for that, but... No, you do have that built into the game, though. I forgot about that. There is the maintenance cost that's built into the game that cycles through every night. So, obviously, once the maintenance cost gets too high, then, yeah, it's time to go ahead and switch over to something else that will have a lower maintenance cost. Alright, what is your dealio, yo? Don't own this field. Shut up. But I own this field, punk. I'll turn around and do one more pass. That should alleviate this issue. Is that better? Is that going to satisfy the game? It better. Oop, don't want that. I guess we'll find out soon enough, huh? Man, that dude's just hauling ass. Down and back. Best hired worker I've had in a while. He ain't wasting no time. We'll top off with what I have here. Should put us close to the 15,000. Yep, very close. Alright, so where did I want to go now? I wanted to go to Pete's Diner. Where is Pete's Diner? Right over there. The cultivator stopped again. I'm gonna have to do that myself. I can see it right now. makes you more money. This should put us close to 100,000, so this and one more load should do it. Oh wow, that's an interesting. $97,000, got 11,500 from that harvest. That's a driveway. I thought that was a road. This is the road right up here. I have an idea with that cultivator. I wonder if I go from the other side, the other direction. Let's try that. That's what it is, because of this sharp angle right here. So that's coming from sideways then. See, it's kind of hard to tell what's going to be straight here. Oh, oh, you bastard. Let's try this. Well, he's off. That's off angle. Even this is a little off angle maybe, but at least it'll still work. So maybe that's the way to attack this field. Do your hedgerow, do your edge along that side. You know, go all the way around too if you want, but at least on that side over there, do your edges. Maybe go in 2 rows. And then attack it from side to side. And I'm slacking. I'm slacking. He's almost full. So cross the fingers to see if that works for him. Not a whole lot of talking, just enjoying the view. It's relaxing. It is. It's one of the reasons I enjoy it. It's just one of those things you just kick back, relax. Looks like he's still going. Good. Good. Excellent. Maybe we solved the riddle. We solved the riddle of Field 15. Possibly. Maybe. That's weird how these vehicles, they want to keep on turning. Oh, nope. It's like the old slot cars. Alright, this will be interesting here. Is it going to be enough for this? Nope. Alright, so we might have a small issue here, because he's going to end right over here, and turn around and start this one. He might. What I'm thinking is he'll end up missing a whole sliver here. We'll have to wait and see. I think the angle on this section right here might cause an issue. Yeah, we're gonna miss a small little spot here, I think. Yep. But how's he gonna handle this? Because this is almost a repeat of what it was on the other side of the field there, where he was having fits. Oh, he's gonna make a turn. Good. I get the feeling I'll have to come back along and clean up the edges a little bit. Squaring it off might be a better idea too. If you just go around and box off everything. Now the AI extension mod, which is for PC only, that kinda handles all of this. It will follow the edge of the field. Hired help here doesn't, so the AI extension mod would definitely be a bonus, but I don't think that's on the mod hub. At least I haven't noticed it, so I would have to take a look. Alright, now we should be good. Shouldn't be missing any more spots after this. Alright, well, that is a good time to go ahead and wrap things up here, guys. So, thank you all for watching. If you liked, make sure you hit that like button. If you didn't, do the opposite. If you're not subscribed here on YouTube, please do so. Check down below for mods list if I have that ready for you guys, as well as links to social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, where Farm Sim is king. So, until next time, take it easy, guys.